I'm gonna do a video today. Haven't done one in a while. Probably the last one was like another product review. Uh, when I done that one, I'm pretty sure I talked about we had a trip coming up to Tennessee. We was gonna go to Windrock and ride. Well, the product review I'm gonna do today, I wish to God I had it Windrock. I bought myself the limit strap kit, and the whole thing it ties in with the shock towers and all that, the bracing. All I can say is, those guys right there got on the phone with me, talked to me. They are phenomenal. How they treat you, talk to you on the phone. Funny story. The salesman that was working with me, where my last name is Branham, he asked me if I had some kinfolk in Tennessee, and we exchanged names and stuff. And I don't think I do, but long story short, good crew of people to work with. But I can't say enough about the quality of their stuff. I had looked at shock therapy limit strap kit, and be honest, I've got a 22 X3 DS model, and they didn't recommend me running their limit strap kit unless I run a 5.2 offset and all the different parameters to keep from their bolts basically going into my wheels. Well, I run their springs, so I was kind of discouraged. So I started looking at CA Tech. The more I looked at it, man, they got some good products. I watched a lot of videos on them, guys putting them on, and so forth. There's a lot of good videos out there of people putting these kits on. When I done my kit, I was actually putting forward A-arms on my machine, so I had everything tore apart. The kit itself, I will be honest, is not that bad to put on. I just had a lot of stuff going on at that time. The roughest part of probably putting their whole kit on, and I'm gonna try and show it. I don't have the machine in a predicament to I can show it. I've rode the machine a little bit since I done it. I've got a pretty steep back hill behind my house. It's got a really deep ditch in it, and I've crossed it, watched the tars articulate. I'm very satisfied with that. That's the reason I said I wish I had it in Tennessee. But I'm gonna try and show kind of what I think is the toughest. I'm trying to get it on there. There is 2 bolts in there. I don't know if I got them on. It is at the bottom of the bracket that ties in to right back behind your bulkhead. Those are the 2 toughest. That's it. They're just tough to get to, tough to get to tighten. But besides that, that's it. Did see another trick that I'm gonna pass back along because I watched a guy do a short. It's when you do your straps right here. He said, let everything go to full drop. So these are good and straight. So your brackets down here and up top, and leave these parts loose. So all this is in line and straight. I thought that was a heck of a tip. Wish I could remember where that video was and tag that guy in it, because I'm telling you, that was a pretty good tip. The only other thing that I've kind of got a question about from CA Tech, I went to Super ATV forward A-arms. I think I'm running a 1.5 offset. With CA Tech stuff, and I'm sure with their A-arms, it would be no question. But I'm like everybody else. I mean, I'd love to have them, but $1,800 is a little much for me to pay for A-arms right now. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. The bolt right here and right here. I'm trying to get it in there. These bolts right here, I don't think they're quite long enough where I'm running Super ATV A-arms. And the nuts they're not on there as far as I think they should be. I'm probably either gonna contact CA Tech, talk to them, see if I can either get a longer bolt or just go buy myself a longer bolt and put a lock nut on it, and I'd say that'll be good to go. Just a grade 8 type bolt. But the articulation that you get when you take your sway bar off, if you do that style of riding. You know, we run some hard pack trails about like everybody else, gravel roads, but you know, we'll get off and hit a ditch, crawl up a hill, some ledges in it and so forth. And yeah, it's nice to be able to have the articulation that you're looking for. So like, again, I can't say enough about it. I love the powder coat color. I'm gonna show that because I don't know if I did. I've got Can-Am calls it red, and I kind of call it orange. CA-Tech, man, that's quality. I mean, it matches your machine. If you want to go blacked out, I've got a couple of their different products, the inner fender liners. I cannot talk enough about them. They have saved me. I actually had them at Windrock, and I used them. I used them. But that was what we wanted to ride. Can't talk enough about them. They have, where they wrap around the bottom. I actually done a review of them, but where they wrap around the bottom, you can nose into rocks, up a ledge, up a trail, whatever. It'll take the beating and your machine don't. But with all that being said, I can't talk enough about how they done with their products. They're second to none. You know, they're an expensive product by all means, and most good quality things are. But this is just a product, an upgrade that I had wanted for a while and had held off on it because of the cost and so forth. And I'll be honest, I'm glad I've done this. Got rid of my sway bar. Now I don't run up and down the road as quick as I used to, but I do like my limit strap kit. I love how it looks on the machine, and I definitely can't say enough about how it performs. From what little bit I've tried it, it's flawless. I'll probably try to do a ride here in the next week here. It's about mid-September, first, second week of September. I'm getting ready for deer season. But I believe we got another ride coming up, and we'll get a little off camber with that and just try this. I actually took a ride down to Hillbilly Trails not long ago. Some guys I ride with, a guy named Cody McGuire, has a Facebook page, Broken Ben Off-Road. Check that out. He's got a ride of us getting ready to go up a hill. Wasn't too bad in the video. My wife actually got out on me, but he went up it quite easy. I didn't get videoed going up it, but it's a good ride. It's our channel. Cody does a good job with that. But we're supposed to go riding here in the next little bit. Maybe I'll get some good footage of this stuff working. Put up another video maybe of actually watching this. Would love to get some sort of GoPro type thing, you know, mount camera or something here to where I could put video of this stuff working. That's just something I haven't invested in yet. But, I will say this. When I was doing all my work on my machine, I believe the YouTube channel is Broke Budget Off-Road or something. Got a guy named Drew in it. I can't remember. I watch it a lot and I just can't remember the name. He gave a real good tip. I watched one of his old videos of him and his buddy pulling a front diff out, and I've learned a hard lesson about axles. I put anti-seize on mine a couple months back, got ready to pull them out, and they are stuck in there tight. I've actually gonna, with my friend Cody McGuire here, I've got to pull my axles out. Probably just gonna upgrade my axles a little bit better than stock. And yeah, we got a job in front of us. Hopefully we can get these out of the front diff. I tried when I was trying to put all this stuff under there, and it didn't go very well. I ended up having to put the axle back in the spline, tap it in, put a new band around the boot there. It seems to be holding, but I'd say here in the next couple months, after, like I said, deer season's coming, after the next couple months, I'll be pulling axles out, and hopefully we ain't buying a case. But this is a review of CA-Tech stuff. Like I said, I can't talk enough about them. They are a really good product. Go check them out. Check out their stuff. if not for the simple reason of rock bouncing, rock crawling, whatever you want to call it. It's good insurance. Whether you look at their A-arms, their inner fender liners, their limit strap kit. I can't talk enough about the quality of stuff they run. Thank you for watching. If you like these videos, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Tell me something about what you all do. Check our Facebook stuff out. Thank you.